not supposed to. I'm making sport, lad.
Take 7. Hey, so what's happening here?
No, start again.
Barry, I didn't like the baby.
Well, how are you doing, everyone? It's currently 8 o'clock of a Sunday morning. I'm just after getting into the new shed. Darren had the camera on charge for me. This morning I'm heading to a Cars and Coffee in Limerick. No idea what it's going to be like. I'm going to take the black Panda Me46 down, throw over sale thing in the window, see if there's anyone interested. I think getting that car out into person to see actually how cool of a car it is. So I'm going to bring that yoke down, see how much attention it gets, and hopefully maybe get a seller. And or a buyer, should I say. We're the seller. So yeah, I'm just in the new shed. This is the first time I've seen this yesterday today, and Precision Tint and Graphics done a serious job on doing the wall. That is I think that's something more people need to do on their sheds. So I'm actually running a bit late, so when you get out of here, go get the E46 and send it to the garage and meet the lads, and I'll keep you up to date with how we get on today. Here she is, ready for her big day out. So, currently on the way to meet a few of the lads, a few nice cars going. Jason in the 35 GTR, Anto is going in the R32 Skyline, Daniel's in the Laurel, and then we're going to meet someone up in Limerick then as well. And yeah, so I'll catch up with you when I meet the lads. I'm just meeting the lads up here, 10 minutes from me. I'm running a bit late, so let's hope no one's too angry with me. And wouldn't be like me either. I'm always the one that's there first, on the ball. There she is. The one car to let us down today. That is a bad joke, you know that?
It looks well packed up.
It does look well packed up.
Seen a photograph. A fella pulled up here.
Yeah.
Mikey. He pulled up here and he says, "Get the fuck out of here. This is not your property." He says, "Right, come on, get out." I said, "What?" And Mikey, I said, "Record this." And he says, "I'm only messing the young fella's a fanny." He says, I thought that was for killed.
So, back on the road to Cars and Coffee in Limerick. Never been to this one before, don't know what it's going to be like. One of the lads said to me, I was up for it. Jason's GTR, I can't remember if the clip deleted or not, so I'm going to say it again. Jason's GTR, we literally only got 15 minutes out the road, and I think his bell house is after unfortunately going, so it's going to be an expensive little while for Jason. So, Stephen Prestige, Crowder Transport, always looking after us, always on a Sunday morning. Now, I'm not saying anyone didn't bring him on a Sunday morning, he doesn't be too happy with me, but he's always there, he always looks after us. So big shout out to Stephen. I'll put his Instagram in here. So if you're ever looking at your car transported, fully enclosed, safest possible way to get anywhere, and no one kind of knows what's in the back of the truck, get on to Stephen. Top class work, always looks after the car, so get on to him if you're ever looking at your car transported. That's us all set up at Cars and Coffee in Limerick. See what's knocking about the place. There's an R32 with a V8 in it. It's not something you see every day. What do you think of that, young lad?
Go for the house Sunday driving.
That's kind of... I think we're very late, you see. So,
A little bit late.
I think this is kind of the... This is kind of the highlight of it. Alright, I'd say... And that was your fault.
I'd say it's probably Jason's fault, to be honest.
Yeah. We're gonna have to find something to do after this, because can't make a video of this, lad.
Unfortunately not, lad.
There's a sporty little Clio 182. It's a lovely colour, a little peach video. What's the crack? It's me back again. Today I'm coming to you midweek. It's a Thursday evening, and usually there wouldn't be a whole lot going on Thursday evening. But quick backstory of what has happened with me with cars, and obviously I have my Pandem E46, but pretty much I haven't really spoke about it or anything like that. I bought an Atlantis Blue E46 a few weeks ago, or just before Christmas, and I was heading out a back road. Car came around the bend, the wrong side of the road. I locked the brakes, car locked up. That car ended up being a write-off. It's still sitting in the yard, but I plan on making it a drift car. So, after that happened, absolutely devastated. I ended up buying a 330D E46, another one. That was grand, and something came up for sale. Well, something's been up for sale, but I only came across it. And it's the old Soarer that we built. So, 330 went up for sale. 330 is now gone. A lad came down and bought it. He's delighted with the car. It was a brilliant car. So, the Soarer came up for sale, and the 330 was going to be a car that I wanted to keep because I'm sick of changing and swapping and all the rest. But I'm going to Robbie to look at the car tonight. Hopefully, I come back with the Soarer. That car was the last car we ever raffled on AAA competitions. The work, the custom work, and the effort and time put in by all of us on that car was ridiculous. And I think now I'll have the opportunity to buy it back at the right price, and it's the sort of thing that I've obviously wanted to get into something Jap now, but the way prices and all are going, it wasn't really obtainable. So I think I'll be able to get it for the right price, so I'm going to go down, I'm going to have a look at it, and I'll bring you along for the ride. This footage might never get used if I don't buy the car, but if I buy the car, this footage will be used. Dave,
Craigo,
we're going on a mission.
big mission, big job on.
What are we at?
We're going to buy a fucking new hamster.
We'll put in a picture here, David's new hamster.
Oh, I got a picture of me holding him later on. Cute little bastard.
Okay, I'll close this gate and we'll get back.
Yeah, pop. Talking about the hamster thing, we were
Yeah, we're talking about the hamster.
Isn't it mad that the camera switched off and switched back on, and all of a sudden we're like nearly in Ballymun. Just like that.
So yeah, we're on our way to pick up an old car that we built.
An old new car.
An old new car, yeah. And
I'd say people will know what it is.
quite excited to see it, to be honest.
We tell people.
Yeah.
So they're going to know anyway, because they're probably going to see a picture of it in the video. The big V8s are.
Yeah. So it was one off us, how long ago now?
Jesus.
One off us a few months
Probably
ago.
August last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
something
August.
like middle of the year last year.
It was still warmish.
Warmish. Your man won it, €20, a clean and bundle and €1,000 cash. And the opportunities came to buy it back, so here we are.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sold the 330 diesel.
Yeah.
In fairness, that was a cracking car as well. So.
Yeah, and we're on the way to buy a Soarer. Very impulse. We were in work the other day. I showed you a picture of it, and that was it.
I think the funniest thing about it was like, oh, fucking tax is a bit dear though. I'm sure it's 30 years old now, so
Yeah.
the tax only €56.
It's also an English reg, but it's €200 VAT. So it's ideal, that realistically.
She's only in the country, lad.
Only in the country, yeah. And yeah, we get down to him. Hopefully, take a car home with us.
We're gonna offer more for the car instead of offering less, just because it's such a good car.
Yeah, we're gonna offer him €30 instead of 20.
Yeah. a fucking happy hole. What a car is right.
Some job, huh?
Oh Jesus Christ.
So you're delighted, are you? Very happy.
Ah,
Yeah. Savage.
How does it feel to see it again?
I was actually standing here though, dying to see it.
Huh?
Gee, Joe, I even seen it on the road and all, like, and the noise of the thing and all, like.
Yeah, like, when you hear it wrong on the road.
It's not even that loud. It's not even when you gun it.